right, folks. Arnold Schwarzenegger's here. 11-year-old vacuum cleaner collector, Fred Stocknick and Shy McBride. All righty. My first guest today placed his footprints and handprints in the forecourt of Mann's Chinese Theater. Now, here's the amazing thing. You know, most people, when they put their hands in the cement is wet. He did it dry, just carved his fingers. Because it might have something to do with the fact that his newest film, True Lies, opens there and everywhere else in the world tomorrow. Please welcome Arnold Schwarzenegger, ladies. Good to see you again.
Nice. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You look terrific. Still working out?
Thank you, yes.
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But let me just talk to Leia J a little bit, okay? And then I'll talk to you. I have to say that I was impressed with the way you look. You work out every day.
I've been following your advice.
No, you work out 2 hours a day
2
now?
hours a day.
Does that mean you go into competition level very soon, or what's going on
I will be moving
here?
into competition very soon.
I thought so, because I brought you a little gift, just in case you go that route.
What do you got? What do you have?
Yeah, here we have it. It's just a little gift basket here.
So what do you
that
have?
I brought you here.
What is this?
It's just, you know, things that you need as a professional bodybuilder. First of all, it's very important that you have the baby oil.
Yeah.
That's very important, you know. Just oil up every day, and this is good when you compete because it creates a good reflection from the lights. So when the judges look at you, they maybe don't see you a little fat around the waist.
Oh,
okay,
I see. Thank you very much.
Good. Then we have a little bit of tanning stuff here. Then we have waxing. It's very important that you take the hair off the legs and around the specific areas and stuff like that. So you use that. And then we have other oils and creams here. So this should be. And then we have posing trunks.
Oh, very
The posing trunks are very important.
Yeah.
Now there are different sizes, of course. There is medium, there is large, and then there is, of course, bragging size.
Right.
I got you the extra small, so something can bulge out there in front, okay? So we got it all, so good luck with the bodybuilding, okay?
No. You know something? See, I'm glad you did this. I said, you know, I hope he does something wise guy, because I have some... The last summer, remember I met your mom, very nice.
Yes.
And we talked for a bit, and my wife has been studying German.
Right, you told me
I
that.
called your mother in Austria. I said, listen, Arnold's on the show. I need something, not to embarrass him, but maybe something. She sent me some footage of you when you were 18 years old.
Uh-oh.
No, this is good. No, you look good. You look good. No, you look good.
Okay,
you look good. When you have this dorky look on your face, and it looks like you're talking to the church lady in the audience. Take a look. So look at this. Look at this. This is 20 years ago. There you go. Look at him. Now look at this lady. Look at this lady. Where do you see the lady? Where's the lady? Let's see the lady. Look at there she is.
These are the judges.
Yeah, the judges.
That's funny. That's very funny, yeah.
So how was the family? You now have a son. A son since the last time I saw you.
That's right.
That's exciting.
Yes, son, Patrick Arnold.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. It's been fantastic. I tell you, it's really great to have a son family after having 2 daughters. I mean, I love my 2 girls, but, you know, there's a pressure out there in the gym. Everyone comes up there and says, what about a boy? Can you do it? Aren't you rugged enough? And all this stuff. So finally, you know, I managed it, you know, and now, you know, maybe we want to have another one to kind of have a split.
So
You have 2 girls and 2 boys. The only thing is now I have to kind of have recall of what we did exactly and where we did it, you know? Exactly, and what position, what height the legs were, and all this kind of stuff.
Now, how do the daughters react? Now, they're 4. The girls are
4.5 and 3, and the boy is 9.5 months now.
Now, the 4-year-old especially, how does she react to the...
Well, it's really interesting because I like to play with our little Patrick. But it's almost impossible to get in there. The 2 girls handle him all day long. I mean, this poor kid, he wants to walk now. After 9.5 months, he wants to make his first step. He wants to get up. And as soon as he makes his first step, they grab him again. They carry him around, they drop him. The day they dropped him in a swimming pool, I had to jump in and get him out.
Really?
Yeah. So I very rarely have a chance to hold this little kid. I mean, it's rough with
So he's with the two girls all the time?
All the time.
So he could be a girly man when he grows up.
Yeah. I was so worried about that.
Well, I know this other movie you did. You play a pregnant guy with Danny DeVito, right?
Yes, this is the next movie that comes out, Junior. We play a scientist, Danny DeVito and I, and we experiment with pregnancy drugs and things that enhance pregnancy and all this stuff. And then he talked me into testing it on myself, and I, in fact, get pregnant. But I don't want to give away the rest of the story because we do this on the next time on the
next time,
Next time, I want you to have me back.
Well, I want to ask you about, because True Lies is about a guy who, well, he lies. He tells his wife he has a whole different life.
Yes, it's the idea you have this movie where the guy cannot tell his wife that he's a secret agent. Have I ever lied to my wife?
Don't tell me now.
Why would I tell you?
We'll find out when we get back. We'll find out when we get back. More with Arnold right after this. You can think about this. Welcome back, talking with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So you've never told any lies to the wife?
Or not that I can remember.
No. All right. Let me put it another way. In the movie, I see the movie the other night. Very funny, and there's a scene where Jamie Lee Curtis does this striptease, and you're sitting in a chair and you have to watch her. Now, I assume you have to do this over and over again to get it right. And you go home, and Maria says, "Oh, how was filming today?" Just go, "Oh, just another day."
That's exactly what I do.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's exactly what I do. I go home and I say it was a hard day at work, and I had to do many stunts, and it's a really difficult job. But I remember one time when I was busted on a lie with her, because I remember Conan the Barbarian.
Right.
I was doing this film, and there was one scene in there where I had to wrestle around naked with another woman that was naked. And they became then the wolf witch and all this kind of things. And Maria said to me, I said, you know, did you have to do this kind of scenes? And I said, no, stunt people do that. You know, we don't do this kind of things. We have stand-ins and stunt people who do that. Then when she saw the film, I mean, she was very angry, of course, because she saw me there. And I remember her turning to me in the middle of the screening and just looked at me and she says, "Did you enjoy this?" And I said to her, I hated every hour of it. She says, hours? You know, you have to do those things 160 times, 170 times.
That's why they pay you the big money, because you have to do those kind of scenes.
But I think she was angry because I've never wrestled with her like this before. So I think that's what it was. You know?
Well, I also saw you doing the tango, which I don't know why that made me laugh in this film. Are you a natural dancer? Do you dance?
No. Are you kidding me? I mean, I took some dancing lessons in Austria, some waltzing and this and that, but I never danced the tango.
No, wait, go back. Wait, in Austria. Now, when you were doing this with the same time?
Yeah, you know, when you go through school, they take you through some dancing classes and all this.
No, the way you say it. Dancing classes.
Yeah, but I mean, I hated it then, you know. I never thought I would ever be able to use it. But this time, all of a sudden, Jim Cameron, our director, who is also the writer of True Lies, he wrote in a tango. But not only once, but twice.
Yeah, right, at the beginning.
So I took endless amount of lessons. I took like months. I remember 3 times a week I had a teacher come to the set. And after we were through shooting, I had to teach me the tango because I wanted to make sure that after having seen Al Pacino dance the tango, I said to myself, I got to do better than that because he was fantastic. You know, there was this kind of competition. So I practiced and practiced. So when we got to actually do the tango, I felt really great about it, and I felt comfortable. And it ended up really being a great scene.
Maybe
and now people say I'm the new kind of James Bond or something like that because I did a little tango.
Well, maybe you could come on and do some tango for us sometime.
No, of course.
Well, let's take a look. We have a clip. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Because it's really...
Great musicians. Terrific. I like you guys.
Thanks. Because you took lessons for months? Because it's just a short scene, really, in the film. There's not that much tangoing.
No, there is quite a bit. Nice scenes. Do you have a clip here?
Yeah, we have a clip. Here, let's take a look. Here we go. This is from, this is a scene in Switzerland, from True Lies. there are really some incredible stunts in this film, especially that Harrier jump jet. That stuff was unbelievable. Was this the most physically demanding film you think you've done, stunt-wise?
It was extremely demanding,
yeah.
Yes. There was a lot of chase scenes with, where I had to do horseback riding, which I was familiar with.
Yeah.
And, but chasing a terrorist on motorcycles through the park and through a hotel lobby, jumping through the fountains, going up elevators, and the chasing continued up on the rooftop of a hotel and stuff. Then the Harrier jets, the scenes, and a compound. I mean, there's just action all the way through. But I think the most difficult moment was when I had to sit in this cockpit of this Harrier jet hanging over a 23-story building, hanging off a crane. And I was doing like 3 hours of filming and doing all the knobs and the attacking, shooting the guns. And finally, I had to go to the bathroom. And I'm hanging up there. So I didn't know what to do, so I waited another few minutes, and then I finally radioed down to the director, to Jim Cameron, and I said, listen, I have to go to the bathroom. And this guy started screaming at me. Aren't you in character? This is a military mission. You're about to attack. You're supposed to save your daughter. There is no bathroom right now. So I just peed on myself.
Really? Oh,
No, actually, what I did was
I'm glad I saw the film first. Now when I watch it, I'll be...
The truth is, I opened the cockpit and I just beat down on him.
Oh,
that's what I did.
I also thought Tom Arnold did a great job. He was very funny, too, in this film.
He's fantastic. He's a great surprise. He was a great actor.
Yeah, he did a good job.
A really good friend.
Now, did Roseanne come in? Did you give him any marital advice? Perhaps you've been married a while. You seem to have a nice marriage, good family. Did you take Tom aside and say, here's what I think the problem is?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did at one point. I took him aside and I said, listen, buddy, I only played a Terminator, but you married one. Well,
Arnold, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming. The film is should be a huge, huge hit. It's just just an amazing film. It just goes on, and one stunt after another. And we have to stay. We have the vacuum cleaner collector. Have you ever vacuumed? Are you a vacuum? Do you enjoy vacuuming? Do you do housework?
Listen, in my house, I do the domestic work, okay? So I can tell you later on about my vacuum experience.
Really? All right,
yes,
good.
absolutely.
We'll be out in just a second. Be right here. Right back, right after this. Arnold.